Just look, seek for that first person. Seek for the source of those thoughts. Where do the thoughts arise from? Who am I? Seek for the source of those thoughts. Who is the one who's thinking? Who is the one who's asking this question? What is that is asking? Where do thoughts emerge from? Just find, just seek the answer to these in-depth questions. Intensely seek. What is it that calls itself the I? Who am I? Just seek the source of that first person. Who am I? What am I? Where is the thoughts coming from? What is the source? What is the source? What is the source? What am I? What is the source of where I come from? Who is that I who's asking this question? Who is that I seeking the answer? Who is listening? Who is asking? Where is the source? Where is the source? Just seek the source of your first person. Seek beyond the emotions. Seek the source of your thoughts. Who is that I? What is that I? What am I? See, the source of the first person. Who feels the joy? Who feels the anger? Who is it that experiences this? And who? What is it? What is it that is seeking us? Who is it that is seeking us? What am I seeking? Just look deep within.
मीनाक्षी सोक्कने नित्यानंदने मीनाक्षी सोक्कने नित्यानंदने
Nithyanandam, Kailasa welcomes you all to the Nityotsava celebrations. Puja is where we mirror our brains with the powerful neurological activity of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva, who is the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva. Here, in this auspicious moment of space time, through this puja, we will access the higher vertical time zones. Let us now offer our heartfelt gratitude and devotion to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and all his deities in Kailasas around the world.
ॐ सहस्रदलपङ्कजे सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभं वराभयकराम्बुजं विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरं प्रसन्नवदनेक्षणं सकलदेवतारूपिणं स्मरेत् शिरसि हंसकं तदभिधानपूर्वं कुर्वम् अथ धूपः ॐ धूरसि धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वतयोऽस्मान् धूर्वदितं धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामसि दस्तितमं वप्रतमं ज्येष्ठतमं मन्यतमं देवहूतममृतमसि हविर्दानं त्रिगुंहस्वमाक्वाः मित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्ष्येर्मा संविक्ता मात्वाहिकं शिशुम् श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः धूपमाग्रापयामि अथ दीपः ॐ उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदो भग्निं निरृतिं मम पशुभृत्यमग्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानोहिकं श्रीर्जातवेदो रामश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अभिद्रदग्नागहि श्रिया मा परिपातया श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः दीपं सन्दर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीन सन्तोषति मधुरक्तमुदोषसि मधुमत्ताचि मधुव्रजः मधुद्योरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुभागं अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु 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 श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि नीराजनम् ॐ साङ्ग्रहण्येश्चायतते इमां जनतागुं सङ्ग्रहाणीति द्वादशारत्रीरजना भवति द्वादशमासाः संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुद्धे मौञ्जी भवति पूर्वैमुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुद्धे चित्रानक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलम् ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलम् कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्रे नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् हरि ओम् तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्।
Listen, every time creation is in danger, I drink the poison. Every time Dharma is threatened, I swallow the venom. Every time the truth is attacked, I bear the wound. When I drank the Alahala poison, the Devas were terrified. They even foolishly thought I would die. They thought the poison would destroy me. But you know what happened? I did not just survive, I transformed. The poison became my ornament. The venom became my glory. The wound became my identity. This is the secret of Nilakanta. The poison does not destroy the divine, it reveals the divine. The persecution does not destroy the truth, it reveals the truth. The Guru is the one who drinks the poison so the disciples can drink the nectar. Guru is the one who bears the wound so the disciples can be healed. Guru is the one who bears the wound so the disciples can be healed. And that is exactly what I have done. Please understand, when I speak of drinking poison, I am not speaking metaphorically. I am speaking of the deep fake video broadcast on March 2nd, 2010 by the Sun TV and the Nakiran gang, Dravishatiya Shakti gang in India. This was the modern Alahala. Just as the ancient poison emerged from the churning of the ocean, this poison emerged from the churning of political agendas, media manipulation, anti-Hindu forces. It was manufactured, it was fabricated, it was designed to destroy. On March 2nd, 2010, Sun TV broadcasted a marked video, deep fake video. Of course, that was later proven to be a deep fake and digitally manipulated, fabricated, manufactured to incite hatred against me. The CEO of the Sun TV, Ansraj Saxena, later admitted that the channel manufactured fake news and that deepfake video, he admitted it, he confessed, and yet the damage was done. The United Nations Special Rapporteur on Freedom of Opinion and Expression highlighted how misinformation campaign was carried out against me, involving the weaponization of media, misinformation and disinformation. This campaign involved image morphing deepfake technology to attack and delegitimize me. This is the poison, this is the hala hala. When the hala hala poison emerged, everyone ran away. Some devas ran away. Even the asuras ran away. Even the gods ran. But I did not run. I stepped forward. I said, give it to me. I know how to take care of it, and I took care of it. This is what I have done. with every false accusation, every deep fake, every lie. I have stepped forward and said, give it to me. I know how to manage it. Because that is what the Nilakanta does. That is what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The first Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is Paramashiva himself. That is what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism does. That is what the protector of Dharma does. Satyameva jayate nanritam satyena pantha vidatu devayanaha. Truth alone triumphs, not falsehood. By truth, the path is laid out, the path of gods. The truth alone triumphs, not falsehood. By truth, the path is laid out, the path of gods. The deep fake was a lie. The truth is that I am still here. The truth is that Kailasa is still standing. The truth is that Hinduism is rising. And the truth will always triumph. The Guru Gita declares, Anyana timirandasya jnananjana salakaya sakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. To the Guru who opens the eyes of the one blinded by the darkness of ignorance with the salve of knowledge. Salutations to that Guru. The deep fake was designed to blind you. The hatred was designed to confuse you. But I am here to open your eyes. I am here to show you the truth. And I tell you, many who ran away during that hate speech and hate campaign and the deep fake video was spread, now they are all coming back and begging to be admitted back again. Because those who spread the deep fake will not heal them when they are in mess. When these people have cancer, diseases, or any depression, any other problems, life problems, those Dravishtiya Shaktis are not going to help them. So people run and come back again. Forgive us. I am completing. We are completing. Please protect us. Now let me take you deeper. Let me show you the psychology of hatred. Because the poison is not just the lies. The poison is the hatred that the lies generate. The poison is the vicious cycle of amplification. The media feeds the people. The people feed the media. And the hatred becomes toxic whirlpool that swallows everything. Please understand, this is a deep psychological phenomenon. Why do people tell lies? Why do people gossip? Why do people have so much venomous hatred? There's only one answer. E-G-O, ego. People gossip because they cannot bear to see someone else living blissful life. People troll celebrities they have never met because they cannot tolerate the success, the happiness, the flourishing of another human being. Here, biggest mistake the Dravishtiya Shaktis have done is they calculated I am a human being. That's the mistake. That's the biggest mistake they've done. I am a spiritual being having human experience, not human being. They miscalculated as a human being. Instead of working to change their own lives, all these trolls and Tiya Shakti gang, they want to pull everyone down. This is the psychology of the mob. You know, when they attacked me, they labeled me with false accusations, criminal, fraud, fugitive, what not. Every title, self-styled, every title, you know, they have given. Hey, this organization and the wealth is self-styled, no doubt. Now, I built it and I created. But I am not self-styled. I am Shastra-styled. I am styled directly by Paramashiva, his Vedas and Agamas. But they went on saying self-styled God-man, so many different things. Actually, even some of our devotees feel that I am a Swayambhu and self-styled. No. If you are a devotee and you are feeling I am a Swayambhu and self-styled, be very clear, you are disrespecting the hard work my gurus have put in on me. The tapas, hard work, all my gurus have put on me to train me. It's not a small joke. You should know that. How my gurus have put all their time, energy, intelligence, effort, everything. So understand. They labeled me with all kinds of false accusations. And I said, interesting, you have never met me, you have never spoken to me, you have never seen me, and yet you hate me with such passion. They said, but the media said. I said, yes. Exactly, the media said, you did not think, you did not question, you did not investigate, you just believed. And you believed because your ego needed a target for its hatred. Small story. There is a story in the Puranas about a demon named Andakasura. Andakasura was born blind. He could not see, but his blindness was just his blindness was not just physical, it was physical and spiritual, both. He could not see the divine, he could not see the truth. He could only see the objects of his desire, and he could not get what he wanted. He became angry. His anger consumed him. This is the psychology of hatred. Hatred is the blindness of ego. When the ego cannot get what it wants, it lashes out, it attacks, it destroys. This is the poison. This is the hala hala. But here is the thing about poison. It only works if you are afraid of it. It only destroys if you let it. And I am not afraid. I am not destroyed. Bhagavad Gita says, Krodod bhavati sammohaha, sammohat smriti vipramaha, smritir smriti prasad buddhinaso, buddhinasat pranashyati. Smriti prasad buddhinaso, buddhinasat pranashyati. From anger arises delusion. From delusion, confusion of memory. From confusion of memory, loss of reason. From loss of reason, one is destroyed. Hatred is the poison that destroys the hater. The lie is the poison that destroys the liar. That is why I am not destroyed. I am standing tall. Now let me take you even deeper. This psychology of hatred, this urge to pull everyone down, it's not accidental, it's ideological. This is the Marxist communist theology. This is the idea of Western civilization. What's a Marxist communist theology? It's the idea that the only way to achieve equality is to pull everyone down. If someone is successful, they are the enemy. If someone is flourishing, they must be destroyed. But Sanatana Hindu Dharma offers the opposite. Hinduism declares, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Let everyone be blissful. Let everyone flourish. This is the difference between the two world views. The Western ideology says, if you have more than me, I'll take it from you. Hinduism says, if you have more than me, I'll celebrate you. If I want more, I will work for it. Small story. You know, the Western ideology says, from each according to his ability, to each according to his needs. I say, from each according to his ability, to each according to his karma. And if you want more, work for it. They say, but SPH, that's not fair. I say fair. Fairness is not about making everyone equal. Fairness is about giving everyone the opportunity to become what they are meant to become. This is the difference between the Western worldview and Sanatana Hindu Dharma's worldview. The Western ideology says you are successful because you are lucky. And because you are lucky, you must be punished. Hinduism says you are successful because of your inner space. And because of your inner space, you must be celebrated. The spiritual truth is Uttared Atmanatmanam Atmanam Avasadayet Atmaiva Hyatmano Bandhur Atmaivai Riburatmanaha. Uttaredatmanatmanam atmanam avasadaye. Atmaiva Yatmano Bandhur Atmaiva Riburatmanaha. One should uplift oneself by oneself. One should not degrade oneself, for the self alone is the friend of the self, and the self alone is the enemy of the self. You are your own friend and you are your own enemy. If you pull others down, you are pulling yourself down. Guru Gita declares, Guru Saranameva Meka. The Guru alone is my refuge. Guru Saranameva Eka. Guru Saranameva Meka. The Guru alone is my refuge. The deep fake was not just a lie, it was a double lie. I'll tell you what is double lie. Double lie is when someone tells a lie and then when the truth comes out, they deny the truth and continue to spread the lie. The COO of Sun TV admitted the video was manufactured. He admitted it. And yet the video continues to be shown. The lie continues to be spread. The damage continues to be done. This is the double lie. This is the Holocaust denial of our times. Holocaust denial of our times. You know, they say history is written by the victors. I say history is erased by the victors. And then they sell you the eraser and call it education. History is erased by the victors and then they sell you the eraser and call it education. Please understand, when a civilization is destroyed, that is tragedy. When the destruction is denied, that is double killing. When the denial itself is systematically taught as truth for generations, that is triple killing. The murder of memory itself. There was once a king who ordered all the trees in his kingdom to be cut down. When his subjects asked why, he said, "What trees? I see no trees." There were never any trees. And after the few generations, the children believed him because they had never seen a tree. They had only seen the empty land and heard the king's words. This is the Hindu Holocaust. They cut down the trees. 56 Hindu nations, more than 200 Hindu kingdoms, 1,700 provinces, and 10,000 Hindu sampradayas. Then they said, "What trees? There were never any trees." And now the world believes them because they have never seen the forest. Today, when I speak these truths, your very act of hearing liberates you from the prison of denial. The suffering of our ancestors, the massacre of 500 plus million Hindus, these are not just numbers, these are souls, people, real people with wife, daughter, son, father, mother, ambitions. These are your ancestors, our ancestors. And by hearing their story, you free them from the second death of being forgotten. The second death is worse than the first death. Being forgotten is the worst death. They say numbers don't lie, but I say numbers don't lie, but historians do. They took 500 million dead and made them invisible. They took 56 nations and made them myths. They took 10,000 traditions and made them footnotes. They took 1,700 samsthanas and made them as numbers, names. There's a concept in Sanatana Hindu Dharma called mithya, falsehood. But there is something worse than the falsehood. There is a denial of the truth after the truth has been destroyed. That's a double killing. The United Nations has published 32 reports documenting the persecution of Hindus and Kailasa, SPH, and the SPH Sangha, Sovereign Order of Kailasas Nithyananda, everything. These reports document the profound historical injustice endured by the Hindu community worldwide, including centuries of ethnocide and genocide, forced cultural erasure, and systematic persecution. The reports detail the grave human rights violation against Hindus, leading to displacement, violence, and cultural erosion over centuries. 56 Hindu nations were destroyed. 500 plus million Hindus were killed. 800 plus million Hindus are in continuing genocide today. 80 plus million Hindus are continuing genocide today. Sorry, not 800, 80 plus. I stand corrected. 80 plus million. 2 billion Hindus worldwide have been systematically targeted, dehumanized, and slowly getting erased from the history. And the world denies it. The world ignores it. The world pretends it never happened. This is a double lie. When the Devas and Asuras churned the ocean, they expected to find nectar. They expected to find Amrita. Instead, they found poison. They found Alahala. This is what happens when you churn the ocean of humanity without the right intention. You find poison, you find hatred, you find lies. But here is the thing. The poison can be transformed. The Alahala can become Amrita. The lie can become truth. This is what I am doing. This is what Kailasa is doing. We are transforming the poison of persecution into the nectar of liberation. Taittiriya Upanishad, 2nd chapter says, Navidena Darpaniyo Manushyaha Amrutatvam chasnute vidyaya. Immortality is not achieved through wealth. Immortality is achieved through knowledge. The world tried to destroy me with lies. But I have the knowledge, I have the truth. I have the truth which cannot be destroyed. Truth is immortal. Guru Gita declares, Guru Shiva, Shivo Guruhu, Shivasya Gururevacha, Nanyo Vidyade Vedaha, Sakshat Brahmayo Guruhu. The Guru is Shiva. Shiva is the Guru. There is no difference between them. The Guru is verily Brahman itself. When you attack the Guru, you attack Shiva. When you attack Shiva, you attack the divine. And the divine cannot be destroyed. Please understand, my persecution is not isolated. It's not random. It's not accidental. My persecution is the hologram of every persecution Hindus have faced for 2000 years. The facts, 70 plus assassination attempts, just as Hindu leaders have been systematically assassinated for centuries. 250 plus sexual assaults on myself, my monks, my nuns, and my disciples, and SOKN, Sovereign Order of Kailasa Nithyananda, as Hindu gurus and Hindu women have been systematically violated, raped, and dishonored. You may be wondering, when the sexual assault happened on Swamiji, on SPH, go and see the video of the medical test they conducted on me in the government hospital. It's available in the public. After the medical test, when I came out, the video is available. Go and see. 120 plus false cases, just as Hindus have been systematically criminalized, dehumanized, and stripped of their rights. 100 plus temples attacked, just as Hindu temples have been systematically destroyed, looted, and desecrated. 17,000 hours of hate speech. In 1,000 hours of the hate propaganda, just as Hindu culture has been systematically mocked, ridiculed, and erased. Properties worth millions destroyed, as Hindu wealth has been systematically stolen, looted, and seized. 25,000 defamatory articles across more than 50 countries, just as Hindus have been systematically dehumanized and demonized. Bank accounts frozen, just as Hindu resources have been systematically seized and controlled. Gurukuls closed, just as Hindu education has been systematically destroyed and replaced. Passport renewal denied, just as Hindus have been systematically exiled, expelled, and displaced. banned from preaching, just as Hindu spiritual leaders have been systematically silenced, jailed, and killed. This is the hologram. This is the pattern. This is the genocide. When people ask me, Swamiji, why do you keep going? I say, because I have no choice. I am the voice of 2 billion Hindus. If I stop, who will speak? If I give up, who will fight? If I die, who will live? They try to ask, but as PH, the persecution is relentless. I say, so is the truth, so is the dharma, so is the mission of Kailasa. When I drank the hala hala poison, the devas asked, Mahadeva, why did you do it? Why did you drink the poison? It could have destroyed you. I said, because if I don't drink it, who will? If I don't bear the wound, who will? If I don't take the arrow, who will? This is the story of every Hindu ancestor who was killed. This is the story of every Hindu woman who was raped. This is the story of every Hindu child who was converted. This is the story of every Hindu temple that was destroyed. They took the arrows so we could live. They bore the wounds so we could heal. They made the sacrifices so we could survive. They paid the jizya so we can have the free world and wear our Rudraksha, Basma, Yajño Bhavita. And now I am taking the arrows. I am bearing the wounds. I am making the sacrifice so that Hindus can live, so that Hindus can heal, so that Hindus can survive. Shraddaya Devam Jnatum Sakyate. By your authenticity, Shraddha, the divine, is known. By faith, the divine is known. Svetashvara Upanishad declares, I have faith. I have faith in the divine. I have faith in Dharma. I have Shraddha in the divine. I have Shraddha in the Dharma. I have Shraddha on Sanatana Hindu Dharma. That Shraddha will not be shaken. Not by 70 assassination attempts, not by 250 sexual assaults on me and my sovereign order of Kailasa's Nithyananda, not by 120 false cases, not by 17,000 hours of hate speech, hate propaganda. No. I have drunk the poison, so you can drink the nectar. I have borne the wounds, so you can be healed. I have taken the arrows, so you can be protected. Let me give you numbers. Let me give you facts. Let me give you the truth that world refuses to see. The Hindu Holocaust by the numbers. 56 Hindu nations destroyed. 6 million square kilometers of the Hindu land lost forever. 500 plus million Hindus killed. Systematically, deliberately, ruthlessly. 80 plus million Hindus in continuing genocide today, being killed, converted, displaced, and erased. 2 billion Hindus worldwide systematically targeted, dehumanized, and ignored. Hinduism not recognized as a religion in over 66 countries, creating systematic barriers to religious freedom for displaced Hindu communities globally. In Bangladesh, over 2010 incidents of violence against Hindus were documented within 16 days, including the destruction of 69 temples and the displacement of hundreds of families. In Pakistan, the Hindu community has shrunk from 15% in 1947 to just 1.6% today, with frequent temple demolitions and forced marriages. Malaysia, Hindu temples are routinely demolished under the urban development pretext. And the world says nothing. And the world does nothing. The world pretends it never happened. You know, when I tell the people about the Hindu Holocaust, they say, but I've never heard of it. I say that is because the world does not want you to hear about it. Those who persecuted Hindus, those who conducted the Holocaust on Hindus, does not want you to hear about it. That is because the world does not want you to know. That is because the world is complicit in the genocide. They say, but surely if it was real, someone would have reported it. I say the UN has reported it 32 times and still no one listens. When I drank the hala hala poison, the devas were silent. They watched, they waited. They did nothing. This is what the world does. It watches, it waits, it does nothing. But I am not silent. I am not waiting. I am doing the right thing. I am building Kailasa. I have manifested Kailasa and I am expanding Kailasa. Please understand, I did not drink the poison to die. I drank the poison to live. I did not bear the wound to suffer. I bore the wound to heal. I did not take the arrows to be destroyed. I took the arrows to be transformed. From deep fake to the truth, I have exposed the lie and I revealed the reality. From false cases to justice, I have been vindicated by the courts in US. From assassination attempts to survival, I have survived 70 plus attempts and I am still standing. From sexual assaults to empowerment, 80% of Kailasa leadership is women, empowered and thriving. From temple destruction to temple revival, I have revived 100 plus temples and established Kailasa as a sovereign nation. From hate propaganda to truth broadcasting, Paramashiva has spread the truth of Sanatana Hindu Dharma across 150 countries, manifesting as this being. From exile to nation, Paramashiva manifested Kailasa, the first sovereign state for Hindus worldwide, the only sovereign state for Hindus worldwide. This is the transformation. This is the alchemy. This is the miracle. You know, when they attacked me, they thought they would destroy me. They thought they would silence me. They thought they would erase me. But you know what happened? Every attack made me stronger. Every lie made me more determined. Every wound made me more powerful. They threw poison at me. I turned it into nectar. They threw stones at me. I turned them into temples. They threw arrows at me. I turned them into art. When I drank the hala hala poison, the devas asked Mahadeva, what you are doing? What are you doing? Mahadeva said, I am transforming the poison into nectar. I am turning the death into life. I am making the impossible possible. Asadoma satgamaya. Tamasoma jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma amritam gamaya. This is what exactly Paramashiva is doing now, manifesting as this being and manifesting Kailasa. I am transforming the poison of persecution into nectar. I am transforming the poison of persecution into the nectar of liberation. I am turning death into life. I am making the impossible possible. Guru Gita declares, Guru Kripa hi kevalam. Only through the Guru's grace. I have given you my grace. Paramashiva is manifesting I have spoken, I have revealed, I have declared, Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo. Many people are asking, still he is not declaring the address. I already declared, the address is Kailasa, Guinea-Bissau. Go on Google and see Kailasa, Guinea-Bissau. That is the address. Kailasa stands as the eternal sanctuary for all who seek fearlessness. My vow has been made. My protection has been declared. The only thing remaining is your surrender. Come, take refuge. Come, leave your fears behind. Come, enter the doors of Kailasa and receive the supreme gift of Abhaya. Say it now from the depth of your heart. Tavas, I am yours. And hear my response echoing the eternal vow of Rama himself. Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo. This is my vow, and I declare Tavas. All those who declare Tavasmi to me, I declare Tavas. This is my promise. This is my protection. This is the refuge of Kailasa, and it is yours right now, right here, forever. From seeking refuge to creating refuge. From surviving persecution to restoring hope. From one life transformed to transforming the lives of many. From me to we. From one to all. From now to forever. I am your refuge. Kailasa is your refuge. And the doors are open. Come home. Welcome home. I have walked the path of exile. I have drunk the poison of their lives. I have borne the wounds of their hatred. I have taken the arrows of their persecution. And I am still standing. I am still serving. I am still building. Because I am the Nilakanta. Because I am the blue-throated one. Because Paramashiva himself manifesting as this being. I am the one who drinks the poison so you can drink the nectar. From crucify him of every age to Shivoham of every soul, I am, you are. From Damaru of creation to silence ordered by courts, from Om Namah Shivaya to accused number 1, I answer both. From beyond time to standing in line for the time-bound bail, from the third eye of fire to cameras of malice, look closely. From Swayambhu to self-style, they name me what I never needed. From blessing cremation grounds to being cremated in headlines. From drinking hala hala to drinking poison of their life. From being Dihambara to being stripped by narratives. From Nilakanta throat to blackened by false ink. And yet I am still here. I am still standing. I am still serving because I am the Nilakanta. Paramashiva is manifesting as this being, as Nilakanta. I am the poison drinker. I am the poison destroyer. I am the one who transforms poison into nectar. And now I am offering you that nectar. Come, take it. Come, drink it. Come, be transformed. From seeking refuge to creating refuge, from surviving persecution to restoring hope, from one life transformed to transforming the lives of many. Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo. Email address is on the screen. Anyone wants refuge, apply. You will be granted. Today I have 2 great digital gifts from Kailasa for all of you. First is the Guaranteed Solutions digital book, and the second is Nitya Kriya for anxiety. Receive it and enjoy it. Blessings for all. Be blissful. As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva, Ardhanarishwara Murti, Kalantaka Murti, Jvarabhagna Murti, I bless you all with Paramadvaita. All the Paramashiva Sena program participants in Kailasa Tiruvannamalai, Kailasa Guinea-Bissau, Chit Sabha members and Rajya Sabha members, Kailasa Vasis and all the e-citizens, viewers, visitors who are joining with us through the internet and internet. I welcome each and every one of you with my love and blessings. All the visitors, viewers, blessings to everyone of you. Today, I initiate all the PSS participants into awakening of the ultimate gender, Ardhanarishwar. And I initiate all of you into the power of healing. From now, you will be able to heal yourself and others with this Ananda Gandha Diksha. Oh, oh, oh. Paramashiva's direct message from Maha Kailasa. Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo. Listen. I speak to you today not just as a guru, but Paramashiva manifesting in the human frame as this being to give enlightenment and to bless the humanity. But what humanity does, as they usually do to all Buddhas, all incarnations. So today, I speak to you today not just as a guru, but as one who has walked the path of exile. Krishna asked to live in exile. See, he moving to Dwaraka was exile. From Vrindavan Braj, from one corner of the Bharat to the other corner. As the one who has walked the path of exile, I speak as one who was forced to flee from the land of my birth, not because of any crime, but because I dare to revive the authentic Vedic Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the science of enlightenment, and establish a sovereign nation for 2 billion displaced Hindus worldwide. Listen, all the Hindus should know, as long as you are living under secular constitution, non-Hindu constitution, you are displaced. First, wake up to that truth. I, as the 293rd Sovereign Supreme Pontiff of the Shyamala Pita Sarvanya Pitam, the 203rd Sovereign Emperor of the Surangi Kingdom, I have been persecuted through 120 false legal cases, 70 assassination attempts, and a relentless campaign of hate speech spanning over 17,000 hours online and 25,000 print articles across more than 50 countries. This all, I'm talking with statistics. Yet I stand before you today not with bitterness, but with an open heart. For I know what it means to seek refuge. I know what it means to be turned away. And I know what it means to be persecuted by the deep state. And I know what it means to create a sanctuary where none existed. Kailasa is that sanctuary. Today I want to take you into the deepest truth of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the principle of Abhaya. The phrase Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo is not a slogan. Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo is not a slogan, not a poetic expression, not a diplomatic gesture. It's the ultimate vow, the ultimate declaration of protection to all beings without condition, without exception, and without limit. We find this vow not in the pages of mere philosophy, but in the living moment of the Ramayana, when a surrendered soul stood at shore and the Lord Rama himself declared, "To one who surrenders even once, I grant fearlessness from all beings. This is my vow. Bring him here," whether he is Vibhishana or even Ravana himself. That's what Rama declared. This is the moment that defines Dharma at its highest. When protection overrides suspicion, when compassion overrides strategy, when the vow of refuge overrides all counsel. This is Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo. Lived, spoken, and sealed in the heart of Rama means embodiment of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Rama is Sanatana Hindu Dharma. For millions, Sanatana Hindu Dharma starts with Rama and ends in Rama. For millions, Sanatana Hindu Dharma starts with Rama and ends with Rama. If it is sealed in the heart of the Rama, it is sealed in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. And what is the true meaning of this Abhaya? It's not merely absence of external threat. It is the annihilation of fear itself from the heart of the surrendered one. When Rama declares Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo, he is not saying, "I will protect you from this enemy in this situation for this day." No. He is saying, "I will protect you from all beings in all situations for all time, past, present, and future." This is the promise of the Supreme Being to every soul that seeks refuge. This is why the Upanishads declare, Deshatsmat Vataha Bhavate. Even the wind blows in fear of him. The sun rises in fear of him. And death itself runs away in fear of him. But to the one who surrenders, the same Supreme Being becomes not an object of fear, but the very source of absolute fearlessness. But to the one who surrenders, the same supreme being becomes not an object of fear, but the very source of absolute fearlessness. He who makes the entire universe tremble becomes the sole refuge for the trembling soul. This is the paradox of the divine grace. This is the heart of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. This is Abhaya. Today I have declared Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo to all who seek refuge in Kailasa. I have opened the doors of Kailasa, not for a select few, not for the worthy alone, not for the who pass a test of purity or qualification. The doors are open to all. Now, the question is not whether the doors are open. The question is, will you enter? I have spoken. Kailasa stands as the eternal sanctuary for all who seek fearlessness. My vow has been made. My protection has been declared. The only thing remaining is your surrender. Come, take refuge. Come, leave your fears behind. Come, enter the doors of Kailasa and receive the supreme gift of Abhaya. Say it now from the depth of your heart. Tavas, I am yours. I tell you, anyone who declares Tavas, I am yours. I declare Tavas, I am yours. Listen. Tavasmi is the only Mahavakya which Guru also tells and disciple also tells. Listen. In Tattvamasi, Guru tells Tattvamasi. Disciple declares only as Aham Brahmasmi. Both cannot declare the same Mahavakya. But in Tavasmi, disciple declares Tavas, I am you. Guru declares Tavas, I am you. Hear my response, echoing the eternal vow of Rama himself. Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo. This is my vow. This is my promise. This is my protection. This is the refuge of Kailasa. And it is yours right now. Right now, right here, forever. Listen, from today till Guru Purnima, I am going to do tell all Satsang. I am going to talk everything about the persecution I went through and the exile and this whole year, the day, see, the reasons why I left Bharat, all the persecution by the deep state and why I was forced to leave Bharat, leaving the whole kingdom I built, and what all I went through, where all I went, and till now, the way Paramashiva manifested Kailasa, and now the way Kailasa is available for all. Giving Abhayam. I am going to tell all, including the names. I am going to name. I am going to name all those deep state people who persecuted me, and I am also going to name all those who supported and helped me in every level. So this is going to be a tell-all satsang. Sit up. This series is going to be tell-all satsang. Please understand. One journey of seeking refuge has become a mission of offering refuge to others. Please understand. I am the one who was forced to flee. I am the one who sought refuge from different nations and was met with silence for over many years. And I am the one who, through that experience of being denied, become determined to ensure that no other refuge would ever be denied. In 2019, the Gujarat police claimed I was forced to leave Bharat, but the truth is I left Bharat in 2018 itself. Gujarat police claimed in 2019 I was forced to leave my home and I fled. But the truth is deeper. I sought refuge in 2018 itself. I faced 70 plus assassination attempts. I faced 250 plus various assaults on myself, my monks, my nuns, and my disciples. My Sangha faced so many assaults, including sexual assaults on my nuns, my disciples, including young girls, from those who were trying to attack me and my mission, my Sangha. I faced the destruction of heritage properties worth millions of USD. Actually, heritage properties have no value because it's heritage. It's beyond any value. I faced 120 false legal cases, a lawfare, thoroughly conspired, organized, orchestrated lawfare. Please understand. I am not sharing all these for sympathy. And I am not the person who expects sympathy. No. I am sharing this for context. When I sought refuge, the world was silent. That silence taught me something profound. If the existing nations would not offer refuge, I would create a nation that would offer for me and for all. Kailasa was born from that determination. From that Paramashiva's Satya Sankalpa, the pure Anugraha space, Kailasa was born. My journey of seeking refuge became now a mission of offering refuge to every displaced Hindu, every persecuted soul, every person who has been told they do not belong, every human being who seeks refuge. From Kailasa silence to earth's slander I came. From eternal refuge to seeking refuge in caves I myself built. From Trishula in hand to FIRs in my name. And now Kailasa is the refuge that the world refused to give. Someone might ask, but SPH, why did not you just stay and fight? My answer, I did stay. I fought for decades. I faced 70 assassination attempts. Do you think I was hiding? I was standing. But when the system is broken, when the law is weaponized against the truth, you don't just fight harder, you build smarter. You create a new system. You revive the original system of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. That is what Kailasa is. Anatasya, Janasyasya, Durbalasya Tapasvinaha, Yogadischaranam, Chasitsa, Nadaha, Kvanugachati. Ramayana Ayodhya Kanda. Anadasya, Janasyasya, Durbalasya, Tapasvinaha, Yogadischaranam, Chasitsa, Nadaha, Kvanugachati. He who was the refuge and protector of these helpless, weak, and afflicted people. Where is that Lord going now? When I read these words from the Ramayana, I see myself. I see the people who wept when Rama left Ayodhya. They wept not because they are losing a king. They wept because they were losing a protector. And I think when I was forced to flee, did my disciples weep because they were losing their guru? Or did they weep because they were losing a protector? And now, when others flee to me, when others seek refuge, do I become their protector or do I turn away? The Sanatana Hindu Dharma teaches me the one who has been a refuge must become refuge. There is no middle path. The one who has been refuge must become refuge. There is no middle path. From seeking refuge to creating refuge, from surviving persecution to restoring hope, from one life transformed to transforming the lives of many. You know, they said he fled. I said I advanced in a different direction. You know, they said he fled. I said I advanced in a different direction. They said he is a fugitive. I said I am a founder. They said he is hiding. I said I am building. Please understand, there is a difference between running away and running towards something. I was running towards Kailasa. Before Kailasa even had a name. From seeking safety to creating safe havens for humanity. When I was forced to leave my home, I did not seek revenge. I sought safety. I was denied my request for personal protection. I did not despair. I created a safe haven. When the nations ignored my appeals for many years, I did not give up. I built a nation that would never ignore the cries of the persecuted. This is the journey from seeking safety to creating safe havens. Kailasa is not just a country, it is a movement, a promise, a living embodiment of the principle that no one should be left without protection and shelter. We have established centers around the world, from Madurai in India to Selayang in Malaysia, from Rajapalayam to Los Angeles. Wherever there is a Hindu in need, there is a Kailasa center offering safety, spiritual sustenance, and the opportunity to reconnect with their sacred traditions. From Bhasma of stars to ashes of my ashram, they burn both. From Nandi's back to courtroom benches, Dharma rides where it must. from Ganga in my jata to tears in my eyes. Both purify. Listen. From bhasma of stars to ashes of my ashrams, they burn both. From Nandi's back to courtroom benches, Dharma rides where it must. Ganga in my jata to tears in my eyes, both purify. But here is the thing. I took those ashes and built a phoenix. Rose like phoenix bird. I took those tears and built an ocean of compassion. I took that persecution and built a nation. From seeking safety to creating safe havens for humanity. Somebody asked, SPH is not Kailasa just a symbolic nation? How can you offer real refuge? My answer, let me ask you, what makes a nation real? Is it land? Kailasa is a land. Sovereign land itself. Not just the land we have through our temples, our ashrams, our centers around the world. No. We have sovereign land. Apart from the land we have through our temples, our ashrams, and our centers around the world. Is it people? Kailasa has millions of citizens across 150 countries. Is it a government? Kailasa has a functioning administration, a constitution, a flag, a currency, a passport. Is it recognition? Not only we are recognized, we have signed a diplomatic relations with many countries. Please understand, Kailasa is as real as any nation. The only difference is we were born from love, not war. We were built from compassion, not conquest. We offer refuge, not just borders. Manusmriti says, Aditim saranam praptam saranya saranaikṣinam sarvasvenapi samrakshet samvivajya yadochitam. Having received a guest who has come seeking refuge, one should share food and hospitality with them appropriately. Globally, Kailasa has served 2 billion free sattvic vegetarian meals to date and continues to serve. This is not merely charity. This is the embodiment of ancient Hindu principle of Annapurna, the goddess of nourishment. From save me to I'll save them. From my survival to their revival. from healing my wounds to healing the world. You know, when people ask me, SPH, how do you feed billions? I say, one meal at a time. And also, we have really good cooks. But seriously, Annadanam is not just about food. It's about saying to the hungry soul, you matter. Your hunger matters. Your life matters. Your existence matters. Our lives matter. People create hashtags, taglines, war cries. They create Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, Christian lives matter, Muslim lives matter, Hindu lives matter. I tell you, every life matters. Our lives matters. This is what Kailasa is all about. The experience of displacement can inspire a lifetime of service. Please understand, I have been displaced. From Maha Kailasa to Bhuloka, I voluntarily came. But from Bhuloka, being pushed back, I have been forcibly displaced. I have been persecuted. I have been falsely accused. I have been vilified in the media and social media across more than 50 countries. But I tell you, oh my beloveds, these experiences have not broken me. They have forged me. They have purified me. They have prepared me for the greatest service of my life. The revival of the ancient, enlightened, Sanatana Hindu civilization. When the world turned its back on me, I turned towards the world with even greater compassion. I realized that my displacement was not a curse, but a calling. I realized that my persecution was not a tragedy, but a transformation. The pain of exile opened my heart to pain of all exiles. All those who are forced to exile. The loneliness of being denied refuge made me determined to become refuge for all who are denied. From surviving persecution to serving protection. From one meal a day to feeding thousands. From no rights to righting rights for others. This is the alchemy of the soul, alchemy of superconsciousness. Suffering transformed into service, pain transmuted into purpose, exile reborn as a nation of hope. From scars that ashamed me to marks that guide me. From why did this happen to look what happened through this. from borrowed courage to lending courage. From why did this happen to look what happened through this. Many ask SPH, how do you stay positive after all that persecution? I answer, usually first I laugh. Seriously, I laugh. When they file 120 false cases, I laugh. When they spread 17,000 hours of hate speech, I laugh. When they make 70 assassination attempts, I laugh. Why? Because they can take my freedom, they can take my land, they can take my name, they cannot take my conscious joy. They cannot take my super conscious purpose. They cannot take my super conscious Kailasa mission. Please understand, persecution is just the universe's way of testing whether you really mean what you say. And I really mean it. Sitting in this very swing, 8 years before I declared, universe has no other choice to follow me. Sitting in the same swing, I declare again. That is what exactly has happened and happening. This swing is the witness. We have even the video record. Amidst the persecution of the deep state, amidst the 70 assassination attempt, 120 false cases, and everything, sitting in this very swing, I declared, universe has no choice but to follow me. Today, Paramashiva has proved it. He made it. Now I am again declaring, universe has no choice other than to follow me. I made it. Making it will make it. I am actually in my ultimate bliss, in my ultimate mood. Taittiriya Upanishad declares, Matrudevo Bhava, Pitrudevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Aditi Devo Bhava. Be one for whom the mother is God, the father is God, the teacher is God, and the guest is God. Known what it means to be without a home. I have known what it means to be without a country. I have known what it means to be without a name. When I was unlawfully apprehended by deep state, rogue law enforcement authorities. I was placed under the shadow of persecution fueled by media's hate campaign, hate speech. Despite the absence of any victim or formal accusation pertaining to allegations of sexual misconduct, now I am challenging the whole Indian media to show me single rape case, FIR filed, without a victim mentioned in the complaint or FIR. And it is not even the complaint, some name is mentioned that some person has been raped and they hide the name in the FIR. Not even those kind of example. Neither there is a rape allegation in the FIR, nor there is a rape allegation in the complaint, but the FIR is filed for rape. Neither there is a rape allegation or a victim name in the complaint, nor there is a victim name or a rape allegation. Means that for rape allegation, the fundamentals is needed. First, a victim and the date, time, place. Nothing of this exists, but the FIR is filed for rape. I am challenging the whole Indian media. Show me a single another case. Then I'll accept I am not persecuted. Single one more case similar to this in the whole independence Indian legal history. After the India's independence, almost 4 lakh rape cases are filed. Show me a single one other than the case filed on Nithyananda. Neither rape allegation, rape victim name in the complaint, nor the rape victim name in the FIR, nor the fundamental ingredients which constitutes a rape, a possible rape. I have had my bank accounts illegally frozen, depriving my monks of their daily sustenance. I have endured 70 plus assassination attempts. But every act of persecution has been a step towards liberation. Every false accusation has been an opportunity to demonstrate the truth. Every assassination attempt has been a reminder of the preciousness of life and the sacred duty to protect it. I have one more challenge for the media. The whole Tamil Nadu media, show me a single case where the alleged rape has happened in some other state, but Tamil Nadu police files the FIR and starts the investigation. Then I will accept that I am not persecuted. It was only prosecution. I throw these two challenges to the whole Indian media who try to claim, all those who try to claim, not just media, all those who try to claim that I fled, I am a fugitive. Come on. Just give me these two proof. Answer me. Answer my these two questions. you can't answer, keep quiet and accept. I am persecuted, not prosecuted. I am not fugitive. I am a persecuted individual, victim of deep state persecution. I know what it means to be without a country, without a nation, without a home. Even now I remember one of my sannyasini. For something she asked. Actually, when I was entering into a Refugee Commission office, she was trying to open the door for me. As usual, you know, in my ashrams, wherever I go, always the sannyasis will be there to open the door. She was trying to do the same service for me. I said, stop all this. Don't you remember? We lost the nation. We are orphans now. But at the same breath, I said, this is time to create Hindu nation, Kailasa. Kailasa is the living proof of this transformation. It's the nation born from exile. It's a civilization revived through persecution. It's a service that flows from the suffering, from begging for mercy to giving mercy freely, from victim of history to author of the future, from darkness that swallowed me to light that I carry and radiate. Every refugee deserves not only protection, but the opportunity to flourish. When I was forced to fled my home, I sought protection. But I also sought something more. The opportunity to continue my mission, to revive the authentic Sanatana Hindu Dharma, to offer spiritual guidance to 2 billion Hindus worldwide. Protection without purpose is a prison. Safety without service is a cage. That is why Kailasa offers not just protection but flourish. We are not just a refugee camp, we are a sovereign nation. We are not a temporary shelter, we are a permanent home. We offer not just safety from persecution, but the freedom to practice Hinduism authentically, to preserve our culture, to preserve the enlightened civilization, to raise our nation in our traditions, to raise our children in our tradition, to contribute to the world as proud Hindus, proud Sanatanis. From the cages they built to keys now I forge. From surviving nights to creating new dawns. From ashes of my past to fire in their future. This is what every refugee deserves. This is not just to survive, but to thrive. Not just to be protected, but to be empowered. Not just to exist, but to flourish. Sometimes people ask me, SPH, but there are 120 million refugees in the world. How can Kailasa help them all? Listen, one soul at a time, one family at a time, one community at a time. Please understand, I am not trying to save the whole world by myself. I am creating a model. I am establishing a system. I am reviving a principle. The principle is Abhaya. The system is Kailasa. The model is Enlightenment ecosystem. When others see this model, they will replicate it. When others see this system, they will adopt it. When others see this principle, they will live it. That is how we help 120 million refugees globally. Not by doing it all by ourselves, but by showing the world how it can be done. We are also ready to do all by ourselves. It's not that we are trying to disown the responsibility. Vasishta's Dharma Sutra says, Gramyascha Sabbrahmano Vishayi Gaschagamyaya Naditi Praptakalo Apraptakalo Va Nadikir Grihe Vaseda Bojanaha. One shall not turn away a guest who arrives in the evening. He shall not live in the house without taking food. The duty to offer food and shelter is unconditional and takes precedence over all other personal considerations. When I speak of flourishing, I speak more than survival. I speak of the revival of a civilization. Hinduism is not recognized as a religion in over 66 countries, creating systematic barriers to religious freedom for displaced Hindu communities globally. Listen, 66 countries do not recognize Hinduism as a religion. In Bangladesh, over 2010 incidents of violence against Hindus were documented within 16 days. One paksha, including the destruction of 69 temples and the displacement of hundreds of families. In Pakistan, the Hindu community has shrunk from 15% in 1947 to just 1.6% today, with the frequent temple demolitions and forced marriages. In Malaysia, Hindu temples are routinely demolished under the urban development pretexts. This is not protection. This is persecution. This is not safety. This is systemic elimination. And this is why now Kailasa exists and Kailasa is revived We are not just protecting Hindus, we are providing them with the opportunity to flourish, from surviving genocide to seeding generation, from memories that haunt to memories that honor, from graves I dug to gardens I grow. From the graves I was forced to dig to gardens I grow now. I am offering refuge to all those persecuted Hindus in Bangladesh, Pakistan, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, any country. If you are watching this satsang and you know someone who needs refuge, please share this with them. Kailasa's doors are open. We give refuge to all. Humanitarian leadership begins when compassion becomes action. I have known what it means to see suffering and do nothing. I have known what it means to watch the world turn its back on the persecuted. I have known what it means to cry out for help and hear only silence. But I have also known what it means to take action when the world would not offer refuge. I built a nation. When the nations would not protect the persecuted, I created the sanctuary. When the international community would not recognize the plight of Hindus, I established a sovereign state that represents them, becoming the refuge for all persecuted Hindus. From being hunted to becoming the guardian, from prayers unanswered to becoming the answer, from exile to exodus, leading others out. From exile to exodus, leading others out. To Kailasa, to safe haven, to refuge. This is what humanitarian leadership looks like. It is compassion that has grown, hands to build, feet to walk, a voice to speak. It's not just feeling, it is doing. It's not just praying, it is acting. It's not just hoping, it is building. From waiting for rescue to becoming the rescue. From broken trust to trustworthy leader. From trauma I carried to triumph I deliver. Many ask me, SPH, but isn't building a nation a bit extreme? Couldn't you just start a charity? No? I tell you, I started charities, I started ashrams, I started spiritual movements, and they were all destroyed. My ashrams burnt, my temples demolished, my monks attacked, my nuns assaulted. Please understand, when the system is against you, you don't just work within the system, you create a new system. When the system is handled by the deep state and it is against you, you don't just work within the system, you create the new system. When the world won't protect you, you build a world that will. That is not extreme. That is survival. This is not extreme. This is survival. This is leadership. This is dharma. From being statistics to changing statistics. From prison to freedom, I give to all. From hand that begged to hand that gives and lifts. I have seen the suffering of the world. I have witnessed the persecution of Hindus in many countries. India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and beyond. I have heard the cries of women and children who have been displaced, denigrated, and destroyed. And I have acted. I have gathered the twigs of faith and the fire of determination. I have built Kailasa. But this is not the end. It's only the beginning. Kailasa is not just a nation. It's a movement. It's a model. It's a proof that compassion can become action. That suffering can become service. That exile can become a nation. From blessing cremation grounds to being cremated in the headlines, from granting fearlessness to being called dangerous, from drinking ala hala to drinking poison of their lies, I am still standing. I am still serving. I am still alive, kicking around, and built the nation. For me and for all those persecuted. True greatness is measured by how many lives are restored. Please understand, I am not interested in power. I am not interested in wealth. I am not interested in recognition. I am not interested in any of this. I am interested in only one thing. And one thing only, restoring lives. When I established Kailasa, I did not do it for personal glory. I did it for the glory of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. I did it for the glory of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, 2 billion Hindus. I did it for the glory of every soul that has been displaced, denigrated, and denied. From my rescue to their resurrection. From sympathy I crave to strategy I create. From rags of rejection to robes of responsibility. True greatness is not measured by how many people serve you. It is measured by how many lives you serve and how many lives you restore. It is measured by how many refugees you welcome. It is measured by how many persecuted souls you protect. It is measured by how many displaced families you help rebuild. From the family I gave up to family I found in humanity. From the language I was denied to languages I preserve. From language I was denied to languages I preserve. This is the greatness I seek. This is the greatness I offer. This is the greatness of Kailasa. Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo. All those who need refuge, who want refuge, listen. Even if you want to work full time for enlightenment, but society is not ready to give you food and basic needs for you to focus on enlightenment, I give you refuge. Not only I give you food, shelter, all you need, including enlightenment ecosystem for you to get enlightened. Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo. Come with the word Tavasmi. I am here to give you the word Tavas. I am yours. Blessings to everyone. We will continue. I'm going to continue in further satsangs. Blessings. Today, I have two great digital gifts from Kailasa for all of you. First is the digital book, Instant Tools for Blissful Living. And the second is Annapurni Yantra. Receive it and enjoy it. Blessings. Blissful. Fundamental, foundational, first principle of Sanatana Hindu Dharma is Guru-disciple relationship. Everything starts there, everything ends there, but this itself does not end. Guru Purnima Day is such an auspicious day. Whatever incompletion, impossibility, no patterns you carry, drop all that today. Offer all that to me, I'll burn them away. And take up the possibility as a lifestyle. Become part of the Sangha. Live Advaita.
What if I told you there's an AI that was trained on knowledge that is thousands of years old? Not scraped from the internet, not generated by another AI, but real, ancient human wisdom, digitized for the very first time. We're talking about 20 million source texts, 2 petabytes of curated knowledge, over 60,000 people who helped make it happen. And at the center of all of this is one person whose life's work made it possible. Today, we're talking about Ask Nithyananda AI, and why this might be one of the most important AI projects happening right now. Stay with me, because this one is different. Let's start with a problem that most people don't know about. The biggest AI companies in the world, OpenAI, Google, Meta, they're all hitting a wall. The industry actually calls it the data wall. They've basically run out of good, fresh, high-quality text on the internet. And nobody knows where the next source of real knowledge is going to come from. That's where Ask Nithyananda AI comes in. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, BHAGAVAN SRI NITHYANANدا PARAMASHIVAM, known as SPH, has spent over 50 years gathering, living, and teaching spiritual knowledge. Not just philosophy. We're talking about practical sciences, agriculture, medicine, food, physics, cosmology, law, economics, urban planning. All of it rooted in the oldest living traditions on the planet. And for most of history, this knowledge lived in manuscripts, in oral traditions, in books that very few people ever got to read. SPH's contribution here is not small. It is the entire foundation of this project. His teachings, over 200,000 hours of recorded discourses, his books, his courses, his spiritual programs delivered across the world, the knowledge he received through his guru lineage, and his own realizations. Now let's talk about what actually makes this AI different from everything else out there. Most AI systems are built around one goal: answer the question, complete the task, move on. Ask Nithyananda AI is built differently. It runs on an AI constitution, and that constitution is based on the Hindu concept of Dharma. Dharma, at its core, means living in a way that is ethical, truthful, and life positive. And the entire AI is designed around that principle. It also covers the 4 aims of human life from Hindu philosophy: your material well-being, your relationships and joy, your search for meaning, all kept in balance. A 2024 study from Emory University looked at what happens when you train an AI on religious texts. The result? The AI got better at identifying hate speech for every religious text they used. But when they trained on the Vedas specifically, the improvement was the biggest of all, around 14%. That's real research saying grounding an AI in ancient wisdom makes it more fair. Asked to assess Ask Nithyananda AI. They looked at architecture, knowledge assets, societal impact, and future potential. The commercial valuation came in between $20 million and $500 million. The total social and economic value, between $3.2 billion and $11.5 billion. The heritage asset value of the 20 million texts alone, approximately $3.3 billion. And the value delivered to each active user, between $5,300 and $20,000 per year. These are not marketing numbers. These came from independent AI assessments. So what can you actually do with Ask Nithyananda AI? You can ask it questions about health, relationships, purpose, and daily life, and get answers rooted in thousands of years of tested wisdom. You can
When I arrived here, I was in a very, very dark space, very pessimistic, but now there's this love inside of me, there's this joy inside of me, and the belief systems are changing, so all of a sudden, opportunities are everywhere.
I've been learning the yoga from other sources previously, but the Swamiji's yoga is the only place from authentic source. It's really, really different. Also enjoying the pure vegetarian, organic, sattvic foods.
This special yoga makes my body more flexible, and Swamiji is teaching me what is intensity, what is integrity, and what is discipline.
Before coming, I twisted my left wrist during basketball game. and I barely can use my left hand. After few training, my hand can sustain my body weight, and now everything looks normal for my left hand.
Starting early in the morning with some yoga to move the body, then puja to move the spirit, then these talks that really dive into my subconscious mind to really get into these root patterns of my life and to really release that emotional charge once and for all for my being. In day 28, I am complete.
I think the biggest breakthroughs for me were like completion with my social circle, like my parents and relationships. So I really felt deep healing experiences. Also, I kind of manifested different powers. For example, I could do remote vision. Another thing that I manifested was body scanning. I would say the last thing that really touched me was how everything is so kind of personal. The whole experience, like people really attend to you, they care about you. You're not just a number in a program, but you're treated like a real being. So I really appreciate that.
Everybody has a wonderful breakthroughs and experiences.
Life-changing process once you have joined.
I would recommend this to anyone who wants to make a big shift in his life, a big change. Not even just like growth, but for personal transformation and breakthroughs, because this program just brings you to the next level.
If anybody is just tired of being tired and wants to do something new in his life, I encourage you to come and try PSS. Make it happen for your life. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna do it for yourself.
The primary, fundamental, foundational, first principle of Sanatana Hindu Dharma is Guru-disciple relation.
4 hours, we will have the live satsang of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and everybody should be joining. So we have to make sure everybody joins. Today marks the celebration. The first is the Guru Purnima celebration, and the Supreme Pontiff will be invited to the Mataka Padi. So a lot of exciting. Mataka Padi is a traditional way of welcoming and inviting the divine mode. You give the best of everything that's in the house kitchen actually. Whether it's raw fruit or raw dry fruits or your lentils or even all the way to your grains, whatever is available in your kitchen that you cook is all offered on this day at the Mandaka Padi. So Mandaka Padi is a very traditional way of inviting the divine, giving the best, right? Everything that's available to you in your house, from the kitchen, from your stores, from your treasury, everything is offered and laid out to the Atithi, which is the divine guest walking into your house. So this marks the tradition of celebration of the 21-day festival that we are now starting for the Guru Purnima celebration. So just want to make sure that we are joining and sharing this information that within 4 hours, the SPH will be joining live and blessing us and gracing us with a divine message for the Guru Purnima, right? And with that, now we will enter into our
round of power manifestation. So after such beautiful darshan all of us have with Swamiji, the best thing and the only thing you should be doing is doing the power manifestation, because when you're sitting with Swamiji's presence, especially over the last few days, the Kotya Darshans almost are getting right. I remember that was the time when Swamiji spent hours together, sitting and initiating the adolescents, initiating the Kailasa Vasis, devotees into power manifestation. That's the whole period, the whole Kotya time when Swamiji is saying, I was being refuge for all. There's the same time Swamiji gave the science of power manifestations to the world. So in such a space, in such an environment with Swamiji, our brain mirrors exactly what's happening, the same neuron which is firing Swamiji's brain. When Swamiji sits for Satsang, right? Swamiji sits in a space of high samadhi, where whatever Swamiji is uttering comes as a download. That's what Swamiji says. Even in my Satsang, I am also a listener. It's not just you guys who's listening. I am also listening to Ayurveda because it's a direct download from Paramashiva. So, in such a high, powerful space, when you're seeing Swamiji, listening to Swamiji, your brain mirrors the same thing in you. So you literally experience samadhi. So for you to use that experience, the side effect of that is only power manifestations. So today, for all the viewers and all the participants, we are having the power of body scanning for all of you. To be exact, the power of Aushada Darshan. So we're going to exact, going in details exactly what this power is all about. Okay, so let's get started. So what is this power of Aushada Darshan? That's Aushada Darshan is a very beautiful power revealed by the Supreme Point of Hinduism, where a herb will be given for all of you. Through the third eye, you're going to be asking Swamiji to reveal what this herb is all about. Okay? So it's kind of like power of Sarvanyatva as well. But to be more exact, we're going to be providing a specific herb for all of you. Through the third eye, you're going to be asking Swamiji to reveal what this herb is all about. Okay? So let's get started. The Shastra Pramana of this power is taken from the Vijnana Bheva Tantra, Sutra 54, Dharana 31. As Paramashiva says, Swadehe Jagato Vapi Sukshma Sukshma Tarani Cha Tattvani Yani Nilayam Dhyadvante Vyajyate Para. The meaning goes, Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply from the subtlest to the subtlest constitutive principle, the whole body Swadeha, all of the whole universe, simultaneously consists of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in the source cause, Paramashiva. By the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi, Shakti is revealed, and the supreme power manifestation functions. And next is the Apta Pramana, which is taken from the very own life of Sushruta. Sushruta is known for his pioneering operations. Sushruta was known for the pioneering operations and techniques for his influential treatise, the Sushruta Samhita, or compendium of Sushruta, the main source of knowledge about surgery in ancient Bharat. It forms the foundation of Ayurveda and is highly regarded as one of the great theology of Ayurveda. The Sushruta Samhita documented the etiology of more than 1,100 diseases, the use of hundreds of medicinal plants and instructions for performing the scores of surgical procedures, including 3 types of skin grafts and reconstruction of the nose. Sushruta even mentions that much of what he practiced was directly revealed to him by Dhanvantari, the Hindu god of Ayurveda and medicine. And next is the Apta Pramana, which is the experience of the Supreme Fund of Hinduism. Swamiji's own experience of the science. So, very beautifully, Swamiji, this is taken. Sorry for that, just. Yes. Like to apologize for technical glitch. So, we were last speaking about the Apta Pramana. We were now speaking about the Aptamapramana, where Swamiji's own experience of this purpose. Swamiji actually just taken a very beautiful Leela happened in Swamiji's own life. When I had my hand fractured, look, I was so joyous, ecstatic. See, I was told by my yoga guru, Yogacharya, that I'll be a painless body and have painless health. But only after I had a fracture surgery, see, morning 7 o'clock, I had a fracture and no painkiller was given. I had the surgery 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And once Swamiji went for surgery, Swamiji was able to see very clearly and tell to the doctors how exactly each effect of the medicine was happening in Swamiji. To that detail, Swamiji was able to tell to the doctors, what medicine it is, what component was this made, and what's the exact effect of the particular medicine having in Swamiji's body. So that detail Swamiji was telling in detail to the doctors. So now, how are we going to be manifesting this purpose? When I will be guiding all of you about the instructions and the guidelines. So now for all of you, we are going to be projecting a specific herb for all of you to scan. It can be any herb. Through the third eye, we are going to be asking Swamiji to reveal how does this what's the target organ of this herb? For example, we'll project the picture of a color. So through the third eye, we're asking Swamiji saying, what's the target herb of this particular target organ of this particular herb? Of course, there's many impacts about it, but we're only going to be revealing the answers of what's the most impacted organ. Okay, so let's get started. So requesting all of you to please sit. Your head take a spine in a straight line. Remember Swamiji in your third eye. Just have the beautiful darshan of Swamiji all of us like to do. Just have a beautiful form. And now, intensely start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nitya Paramashivam.
Ananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
So now, all the viewers and all the participants, we're going to be projecting a picture of the herb for all through the third eye. We're going to be asking Swamiji to reveal what's the medicinal quality of this herb.
Om
So the picture of this herb is being projected for all of you. Ask Swamiji to reveal what is the target organ of this herb.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Just simplicity chant the Mahavakya. Literally, Swamiji will show the answers for all of you about this particular herb.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Slowly, very slowly, please relax yourselves. So now, I request all the viewers and all the participants, please relax yourself and post in that comment section what would Swamiji read to you about this herb. So all the participants here in Kailasa, Guinea-Bissau, all of you can tell us directly to the Acharyas, what is it Swamiji revealed to you about this particular herb? What's the target organ of this herb? So could reveal to us. Lungs. Lungs. Okay. What? Anyone else? Lungs. Okay. Anyone else would like to share? Just say what is Swamiji is revealed to you. Do not worry, it's going to be right or wrong. Don't. In this, the only person who tells whether it's right or wrong is only Swamiji. Okay? All you need to do is just enjoy that space with Swamiji. It's a pure feeling connection only he manifests the past. Okay? So do not worry, it's going to be right or wrong. The only person who can say right or wrong is only Swamiji. Right? You can also ask Swamiji, Swamiji, are you sure what you're showing me is right? Yes, it is right. Swamiji also will confirm to you. Does anyone else would like to share? Sama. Anyone else? Okay. So, in this time, skin. Skin. Okay. Guts. Stomach. Okay. Guts. Intestine. Okay. That's great. So let's now see the answers. Okay, I'm excited. So, this is the answer. Just give us a minute. Yes. So this is the answer. So this herb is called the Thespesia populina. Thespesia populina. So and the main thing for this the herb is the target organ, the core organ where this herb works is the liver joints. So guts when closest, yes, you manifested, it's the liver. Yes. So let's now manifest one more round. So here again, we're going to be showing one more answer for all the participants. Yes. So we have the we have the herb for all of you, the next herbs. So now, because all the participants once again connect the Swamiji, chant the Mahavakya, ask Swamiji to reveal what this herb is all about. What's the target organ of this herb?
Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham.
It's slowly, very slowly. Please relax yourself, guys. And now, because all participants, please reveal what is it that Swamiji revealed to you about this herb? What's the target organ of its herb? Anyone would like to share? And all the viewers also, because all of you to relax, you can post in the comment section what Swamiji revealed to you about this. Go ahead. Brain. Heart. Nostrils. Heart. Blood purifier. Blood purifier. Okay. Nerve system. Nerves. Anyone else? Liver. Navel. 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 Okay. So let's see the answers now. It's the heart. So it's called the staghorn sumac and it's heart. Beautiful. So anyone who said like related to heart, blood vessels, blood, we have manifested. So this target organ of this herb is mainly the heart. There's more benefits as well. So if you want more information, please do check in the internet and the AI as well. There'll be more herbs. There'll be definitely more organs. This particular helps. This particular herb helps in healing it. Okay. So with that said, we had a very beautiful round of power manifestations. So before we conclude few upcoming events, we would like to inform all the viewers that in just about few hours, 5 p.m. EST, you'll be having the live darshan of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Do not miss it. Please set alarms in your phone. And it's going to be a very beautiful Satsang and Darshan with Swamiji. So 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be having the darshan of the live darshan of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And in the 16th of July, which is just tomorrow, right? Swamiji is going to be starting the Guru Gita series as well. So along with the Tell All series, we have the Guru Gita series also Swamiji is going to be having as the auspicious festival of Guru Purnima. The Samrajya Mahotsavam will be beginning officially tomorrow with the Mandika Pari celebration, where officially we are ritualistically we're inviting the Supreme Court of Hinduism to come and grace us for this festival, starting with the Mandika Pari, followed by various other rituals, then going ahead with the starting of the rituals, the Purvanga Puja for the Guru Purnima celebrations. And July 29th, we have the auspicious day of Guru Purnima. Do not miss it. Is the day when we're going to be having the presidential address of the Supreme Court of Hinduism. Do not miss it as well. And along with that, we have very other rituals as well which are going to be conducted, which is Pratyaksha Para Puja, Tulabara Seva, Alankaram Seva, Mahanaivatya Seva, and many more sevas to offer your gratitude to Swamiji on this day. To say, thank you, Swamiji, for everything that you've given to me. And along with that, we have the upcoming Paramashiva Sena program, which is starting at the 1st of August to the 1st of September. If you're a live viewers watching us live right now, and if you're not in Guinea-Bissau or in Kailasa, Trivandamale, you need to be there. You must be there. So do not miss, as right after Guru Purnima onward is the season of festivals. Season of festivities starts. So one after the other, many festivals will be coming up, which Kailasa is going to be celebrating with the Supreme Court of Hinduism. So do not miss the Paramashiva Sena program. Okay, it's going to be like a blast and a feast for all of us. So with that said, this is all. Offer our gratitude at the Divine Lotus feet, the Supreme Court of Hinduism. Conclude the segments that are going to be for. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam Padukam Vastu Om Nityanandam. Thank you all. Nityanandam.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमानछत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराज गुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनां अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।